and been a great player for Notre Dame this season.
Hidalgo and Miles combined for 43 points with 10 three-pointers made on Sunday at North Carolina. Wake Forest as a sophomore coming off a career day. 17 points on a career-best 5 made threes for Riley Turcoff against Louisville.
And Turcoff was 5 for 5 to start the game. Did a fantastic job. She's great at catch and shoot. Notre Dame's got to make sure she doesn't get much space on her shot. And she's coming in here incredibly confident. They lost it Louisville in overtime, but she really led them to be able to get to that overtime. And Turcoff coming in here confident. If they're going to have a chance of an upset win, she's going to have to find spots. Her teammates are going to have to find her, and she's going to have to knock down shots again like she already has been throughout this week.
She's going to need to help Wake Forest limit runs early on for Wake Forest to have a chance in this game. Head coach Megan Gebbia was adamant that the pressure's not on us. We need to come in here, have fun, play our game, and try and slow down Notre Dame from really unleashing that avalanche of points early on.
And she talked a lot today at Shoot Around about figuring out a way to limit runs. Notre Dame's been really good this season at finding runs. A couple of times that they haven't been able to be successful is when they have had chances of not having those runs. So looking to be able to make that happen for them.
Gebbia in her 3rd season at Wake Forest. Niele Ivey in her 5th season at Notre Dame, the fastest in program in ACC history to 100 wins. She accomplished that 2 Sundays ago here against Virginia. Already one ACC game has gone down today. That went to overtime between SMU and Syracuse, and a great night.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the personal revealing of the Joyce Center in Southern Indiana. Home and Notre Dame take on the Wake Forest. So the team we're rooting for from last Thursday's game is Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Points allowed per game rips the ball away. And take a look at their starting 5. Jones and Hines have each started every game this year for the Demon Deacons. And Elise Williams, number 21, returned from an injury on Sunday. She'll come off the bench shortly as Hines misses the first shot attempt of the day. Now Miles, quick release three-pointer, set up by Carlin, doesn't drop.
A good look, though. A good quick look in transition. Nice little screen. Olivia Miles gets an open one.
Malaya Coles holds on for Wake Forest. Demon Deacons coming off a tough overtime loss Sunday against Louisville. Notre Dame the big win against North Carolina as the baseline jump shot from Tamia Jones, an SMU transfer, won't go. And here comes the pace of Notre Dame, one of the fastest teams in America. Hidalgo leads it. King grabs her offensive rebound and sets up Liza Carlin. Transfer, and Notre Dame's on the board first.
A big-time offensive rebound by King, and then a kick out to the shooter. If Notre Dame gets 2 shots on a possession, there's a good chance they're going to score.
Leah King, 10 consecutive games with double-digit rebounds, and that offensive board has Notre Dame up first. And now she's got a block on the other side. Late foul call as well against Tamia Jones. We'll take another look at the hard work by King underneath here.
She does a great job of just getting position on the rebound, and then after having position, she's double-teamed, gets a kick out to Carlin. Carlin catch and shoot. Great shot, being able to make a play. And then on the other end, King with a great stop defensively, playing basketball on both ends.
Here comes Hidalgo, and she'll double the lead for Notre Dame as she gets on the board. The nation's second leading scorer makes it 4-0.
And Hidalgo's so good in that pick and roll. She finds a way to get that defender in her back. Quick little snake dribble right into that pull-up, being able to play in the pick and roll. Notre Dame does a great job of spacing, great job in the pick and roll, and a great job here defensively of being able to get a stop into taking the ball down the other end.
Now the Irish force a turnover. Notre Dame has been a team that gets off to great starts this season, outscoring opponents by more than 10 points per game in the first quarter alone.
Looking for Carlin in the post.
It's a patient Notre Dame offense as well. When they get into that front court, high riser from Hidalgo, trajectory off, but Citron grabs the O board, throws it just out of Carlin's grasp, and the Demon Deacons take over.
And Wake Forest has got to get something going here offensively. First couple possessions, they ran some good screens, had some ball reversals, got it moving. They're going to have to find a rhythm here early as Notre Dame's gotten some stops here.
Wake off to an 0 for 3 start from the field as Hidalgo hounds Jones and forces the steal. Now she's all alone. Miles to Hidalgo for the 48th time this year, and she'll lay it in for 2 more.
They're really, Notre Dame is really good in transition. If they can get defensive stops and get out and score with number advantage, they do a fantastic job of taking advantage of that.
Let's take a look at our records. Our record is
looking to start the scoring for Wake. 3-pointer long, rebound to Miles.
12-2.
On this Notre Dame team.
3-0, and Wake Forest got 7-7.
Miles leading the ACC
0-3.
goes to work down the right side, and a double team now.
But we got a long way to go throughout the season, but
10 on the shot clock, but for Notre Dame to get into something here to get a good shot.
Carlin the screen, Hidalgo the snake, dime to Leah to King, 2 more for Notre Dame, and an 8-0 start.
Notre Dame again in that pick and roll, they have such great spacing that they wait on the defensive lead, the closeouts are long, and then they make the next pass to be able to get a great finish. Great pass by Hidalgo, great finish by King.
Coles drops it underneath, and King, one of the top stealers in the conference, sets up another Hidalgo breakaway. 10-0 start for Notre Dame. Timeout Wake Forest with 6:10 remaining in the opening quarter. What a start for Notre Dame. Hannah Hidalgo leading the charge again with an early 4, and the Irish are up 10-0 at Purcell.
Coach Ivy.
all right, welcome back to the Purcell Pavilion at the Joy Center right before the break. There's the timer was thinking.
So good on the weak side that as the play happens, the defense has got to help because Hidalgo's Player of the Year candidate. Her defender helps. Quick pass to King. They take advantage of it, and they do such a great job of spacing. It's tough to guard. You got to stop the ball, and if you don't, they're making you pay by sharing the basketball, sacrificing for each other. Coach Ivy was talking about that. Some players are sacrificing minutes or sacrificing points, but they're sacrificing for a greater good to make the team higher.
Out of the break, Sorby, the Norwegian Aurora Sorby can't finish on the setup from Demira Hines. Still 10-0 Notre Dame. Spring semester doesn't start till Monday here. How about Luke Zeller taking us to school out of the break right there? Great watching film.
I know last Thursday, during the...
Notre Dame's offense and the way it sets up, one of the best in the ACC and the nation.
I know they say that the semester ain't going to start until Monday. I still remember.
SMU transfer makes it 10-2 with the jumper.
Big answer for Wake Forest coming out of that timeout. They needed a bucket, stop the run.
King downhill.
It's Notre Dame Fighting Irish versus Wake Forest. Damon Dinkins.
Wake Forest a score and a stop out of the break. They've got to get a few of those to string them together here.
The Irish started this one on a 10-0 run. They had a 28-0 run in the first half of their last home game 2 Sundays ago against Virginia. Here goes Sorby down the baseline. Open left wing 3 from Williams off the bench. Can't hit. Tussle for the rebound. And Coles wins it and puts it back in for 2.
Great rebound, great finish by Coles inside. She's been battling inside with Notre Dame, being able to find plays. That's a great finish, great play. 2 good scores here for Wake Forest out of the timeout.
Coles, the redshirt junior, has been great lately. Double figures scoring in 6 of her last 7. King from the block puts it in, and Notre Dame's back on the board, leading by 8.
Again, another good pick
They
and
lead
roll.
by
That time for
8.
Citrone and King. Notre Dame's got multiple
8
people
points
that are
now.
playing pick and roll. Coach Ivy's skill development really showing up for players that they can play in multiple spots.
Now Jones steps into another J. Left it short. Strong offensive rebound one more time. Forces a foul against Notre Dame. This Wake Forest team hasn't been great rebounding this season, but they're looking sharp on the offensive glass, playing strong basketball early.
And Coach talked about that at shoot-around. She talked about that 40 minutes of play, and she talked about being able to compete. This is what she's looking for. I'm guessing out of that timeout. She was talking this morning about not worried about the score, worried about the effort. And she's got some effort coming out of that timeout.
This ovation you hear is because Maddie Westbeld is on the floor at Purcell Pavilion for the first time in 312 days. Hines converts for Wake Forest off the inbound, and it's 12-6. Westbeld missed the first 2 months of this season with a foot injury. Returned Sunday, played 13 minutes off the bench. Did not score at North Carolina. But now she's back at home for the first time and lining up a 3. That one left short.
Crowd wanted that one to go.
This building was going to erupt if her first touch back home went down, but instead it's Wake Forest with the basketball, still within 6.
Notre Dame defensively, listen, Good look, good open look. Notre Dame defensively has done a great job on the pick and roll defense where the screen doesn't happen because they're so close to their defender. They're getting over the top so far in this game.
Prosper and Kate Koval in the game for the first time as well. There's Prosper dashing underneath. Offensive foul, Wake Forest basketball.
Hines has made some good plays here out of the timeout. Finish, couple rebounds, taking the charge there. She's made some tough plays as they've come out of the timeout here for Wake Forest.
Credit to the Demon Deacons. Hanging around early, absorbing the 10-0 run to start for the Fighting Irish. Now Jones on the drive again. Hidalgo moves on to her. Sortie in between Westbeld and Citron, keeps the basketball, but then turns it over. Westbeld to steal. Now Hidalgo sees a lane. Picks up her dribble. Westbeld, in and out. Jones the rebound.
Good looking transition from Notre Dame. Wake Forest has ran some good stuff the last few possessions, few pick and rolls, finding some spots.
Jones finds space near Hidalgo, but airs it out to the right. Notre Dame takes over again with the Demon Deacons now 3 for 12 from the floor. They'll filter in a couple of changes. Jones checking out along with Coles. Turkoff back into the game for Wake Forest, along with Madison Jordan.
Excellent pass.
Locates Citron, and on the second effort, she puts it in for 2.
Great finish by Citron inside. Beautiful cut. Great pass by Westbeld in there.
2 points to go with 2 assists now for Sonia Citron. Nearing 1,500 career points. She's now 7 away in career game number 105 tonight. Hines against Koval, scoops it up, draws the foul. And that'll bring our first free throws of the game for Wake Forest.
A great cut, great finish inside. Really great pass by Westbeld. She's playing that high post really well. Makes a great pass right at the right time. A great finish.
So to the stripe goes Demira Hines, the redshirt senior from Georgia. And the 62% free throw shooter leaves it short. She gets to the line more than anyone else in a Demon Deacon uniform this season. Has really improved her free throw shooting from 37.3% in her career before this season to 62% this year. She goes 1 for 2. It's 14-7.
Great pass.
Rainbows, Koval. Got it in the foul. Notre Dame by 9 as the freshman converts.
Another great pass from Westbeld to Koval. High-low look, looking inside. Westbeld makes some great passes, but the screen first. Makes a great screen, cuts high post. Koval gets a seal inside, gets her defender high side. She's got no room between her, all the room she needs between her and the basket. Moves her defender out. Great pass by Westbeld. That's an important pass, important play with a lineup. Coach Ivy trying some new lineups as she gets Westbeld back in the lineup, and that's great for them to be able to have some options of a big-to-big, high-low pass and a scoring.
Now this Koval's first free throw attempt in more than a month, and she hits it to finish off the three-point chance. Notre Dame back in a 10-point lead. Final 90 seconds of the opening quarter. Hines matched up against Koval. What a slick finish there against one of the best blockers in America.
Great left-hand finish.
Now Miles steps back for the 3.
Gets to go.
So much in that area this season, shooting the 3 better than ever before.
And confident, just creates space with her dribble, just enough space, gets the shot off and holds the follow through and finishes it well.
Talked about it after the win on Sunday. Her injury, missing all of last season with the torn ACL, as the jumper goes for Elise Williams. It helped Miles change her perspective on shooting 3. She was thinking too much before that injury when she let go of the 3. Now she's just letting it fly.
Another thing for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Wow.
And Notre Dame leads by 11.
You love seeing Olivia Miles just as excited as Westbeld on that play there. Just the team. Coach Ivy talked about the leadership of Olivia Miles on that play.
Williams for an answer in the corner. Got it.
Another one. Found a couple of spots in that corner. Wake Forest is going to have to find some open looks, some catch and shoot. Williams knocked down a couple.
15 seconds to go. Williams for Wake Forest was expected to play 10 to 15 minutes in a return from injury on Sunday against Louisville. Ended up playing almost 27. So she's feeling pretty good. 4 seconds to go. Citron wildly down the lane. Draws the foul, and she'll have 2 free throws upcoming with 1.9 on the timer.
It's a great drive. Notre Dame looking for the last shot of the quarter. Great execution to be able to get to the line with 1.9 left, not leaving Wake Forest enough time. Trying to extend this lead going into the quarter.
Citron, a phenomenal free throw shooter. 95% on the year. Got the first. Two for two. Notre Dame back in the lead by 10. One more chance for Wake Forest. And Sobe's just going to hold on to it. And that takes us to the first quarter break. Notre Dame in the driver's seat up 25-15. As Olivia Miles and Maddie Westbeld went back-to-back from downtown late in the quarter. And the Irish lead through 10 minutes in South Bend.